The Golden State Warriors are facing the Los Angeles Lakers in round 2 of the NBA playoffs. The Warriors head back home to San Francisco after a Game 7 blowout win at Golden One Center against the Kings, led by none other than Steph Curry, who dropped a Game 7 career-high 50 points, the most ever points scored in a Game 7. Looking at the Lakers side, LeBron and company clinched a second-round ticket Friday night after beating the Grizzlies by 40 points in Game 6. Surprisingly, the Warriors own home court advantage in this rare 6 vs 7 seed matchup. Before we dive into the preview, all I'm gonna say is that this series is going to be a lot of fun. Who doesn't want another chapter of LeBron versus Curry? And two teams that have tons of championship experience? Sign me up! During the trade deadline, the Lakers deepened their roster with additions of Rui Hachimura, D'Angelo Russell, Malik Beasley, and Jared Vanderbilt. All of these players have had their fair share of the spotlight in the first round, such as Rui Hachimura dropping 29 points in Game 1 or D'Angelo Russell with 31 points in Game 6. They also have some other solid players such as Austin Reeves and Dennis Schroeder. Austin Reeves has been really impressive this season. He's a lengthy scorer who is skilled at getting to the rim and drawing fouls. We already know what LeBron James and Anthony Davis have to offer, so let's look at some of the main matchups in this series. The main matchups in this series are Steph Curry versus D'Angelo Russell, Draymond Green versus Anthony Davis, and Andrew Wiggins versus LeBron James. Looking at the Lakers roster, I only see one player on that list that may bother Curry on defense at times. That player is Jared Vanderbilt. Vanderbilt is a 6'9" forward with a 7'1" wingspan, and he's skinny and agile enough to guard smaller players. His length may cause problems for Curry at times. After that, Lakers coach Darvin Ham might switch between Schroeder, D'Angelo Russell, and Troy Brown Jr. to guard Steph. With that being said, I think Steph is going to have a feast on the perimeter in this series. Former Warrior D'Angelo Russell is an interesting player. He's as streaky of a shooter as it gets, but his history in the playoffs has been quite disappointing. Shockingly, Friday's game was the first time in his playoff career where he shot above 50%, and he has played in 17 playoff games. He's the microwave type of player. He'll score points on low efficiency and will occasionally catch fire and hit multiple threes in a small stretch. The next matchup is Draymond Green versus Anthony Davis. Compared to Domantas Sabonis, Anthony Davis is a whole different animal. Sabonis was more of a rebounder and facilitator, while AD is an agile scorer and much more of a weapon in the post. His agility and speed will be a handful for the Warriors, and Draymond and Looney will take turns guarding him. The final matchup is Andrew Wiggins versus LeBron James. We know who LeBron is. He'll get his usual share of scoring and passing just like Curry, but I think Wiggins will guard LeBron most of the time. But I know for sure Draymond will get plenty of opportunities to guard him. I have two major concerns for this series. The first concern is that the Lakers destroy the Warriors in height. It was easy for the Warriors to get away with this in the first round because the Kings were quite small as well, and their big man was Sabonis, who is an undersized center. It'll be more challenging to grab boards with such a massive front court in LeBron, Vanderbilt, and AD. It will once again take a team effort to box out and take aggressive jumps for rebounds in order to limit the Lakers' second chances. The second concern is the Warriors' lack of rest between last series and this series. The Warriors won against the Kings Sunday and have only one full day of rest before playing the Lakers Tuesday night. This quick turnaround does not give the Warriors any sort of rest from a brutal 7-game series. The Lakers are the complete opposite, as they get more than half a week to rest. In addition, there's only one day of rest between every single game in this series, so the ability to recover and relax is very limited. It'll be interesting to see how Steve Kerr manages Curry's minutes. The good thing is that I have a feeling that this will be a good series for pulling the bench. I'm wondering if Steve Kerr will give Moody and Kuminga more chances to play. With that being said, here's my prediction. I have the Warriors winning in 7. Like I said last series preview, I have yet to see a healthy Steph, Klay, and Dre lose a Western Conference series fully healthy. On top of that, the Warriors hold home court advantage, which boosts up my confidence even more. The Lakers will clog the paint, so the Warriors have to be prepared to make perimeter shots. The Lakers also thrive off transition opportunities, so it is imperative the Warriors take care of the ball like they did in Game 7. A crazy stat that got overlooked in the Game 7 win was that the Warriors had a really good assist to turnovers ratio, with 25 assists to only 7 turnovers. Anyways, what do you think? Feel free to share your prediction and thoughts in the comments down below. Thanks for watching, and go Warriors!